wunderschönen guten Abend und herzlich willkommen zu Genshin Impact. Und nochmal sorry, dass es übelst spät ist. Normalerweise wollte ich ja früher direkt starten, nur es hat irgendwie nicht aus zeitlichen Gründen nicht funktioniert. Also privatliche Gründe. Aber sonst, ja, da geht's weiter mit Stories. Und da zocken wir direkt. Wir starten da nicht rum und wir zocken direkt. Und ja, ich habe mich schon zu erwähnen, ich verlose hier Destiny 1 umsonst. Persönlich treffen geht klar. Da kann jeder das Spiel auch natürlich zocken. Und ich kann gerne weiter supporten, Like und sonstiges raushauen. Und bevor wir mit Multiplayer zocken, das kommt erst, wie gesagt, wenn ich das Spiel durch habe. Und wenn man richtig eine Auto ist, wie gesagt, habe ich auch schon ein paar Mal erwähnt, wird auch da gezockt. Vorteil, dass man wenigstens den Spielstand alles übernehmen kann, weil ich wusste nicht, dass es auch geht, aber das wäre viel besser, wirklich. Und ja, wir zocken heute nur. Wir haben jetzt. Moment. Wir werden heute bis halb 12 zocken. Wie gesagt, sehr gut, aber Hauptsache Livestream. Ich weiß, ihr seid ja gut im längeren Stream, aber wie gesagt, aufgrund von Privatsachen hat es irgendwie nicht ganz geklappt. Aber da entschuldige ich mich darüber. Und dann gehen wir weiter. Hier war letztens halt gestern mit einem privaten Runde gezockt. Mit einer guten Gamerin dabei und ja. Was diese Himmelsdinger, die übelst nervig sind. Und da mal wieder schön klettern hier irgendwo. Ja, schön ganz oben. Geil. Hä? Kann das Ding jetzt eingesetzt sein? Hopp. Ist das Ding in der Nähe? Und wie gesagt, spoilermäßig nicht unbedingt, wenn ich Hilfe brauche oder was übersehe, könnt ihr gerne erst erwähnen, weil der Support ist momentan noch nicht nötig. Oh, schade. So, gucken wir mal, was wir für Story machen können. Gehen wir dahin. Ja, nein, warum passiert das schon wieder bei mir? Jetzt. Hey. Aber das ist, geht nicht. Karte, Map, hier. Schnellreise. Wo muss ich hin? Leg. Ah, passt sogar. Da. Ja, da will ich hin. Ist das schon wieder hier oben? Ja, schon wieder hier. Geil. Oh, oben.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Ah, hier. Gut. So.
You two, again.
Don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
It's your favorite almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish, a satisfying salad. Quick, tell him everything before he finishes eating.
Rex Lapis. How could this be? I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined a Liyue without him. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions. Adepti do not turn on their responsibilities. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are responsibilities. Our god is the god of contracts, after all.
Wait! Paimon still has one last question. That Dusky Ming, she's...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really, Wang Shuin was looking after her. Really keeping a wide range of business going, huh?
Oh, was schon Reise auf 25. Schön. Alter, was ist schön, diese komischen Baumhausgebäude rumlaufen. Das. Hm? Schau mal. In diesem Becken liegt ein großes Stein. Paimon meint, dieses sei ein Steingarten. Aber werden sie nicht gewöhnlich Gärten oder Innenhöfen aufgestellt, welche sind, hat es einfach hier draußen zu platzieren. Auf diese Steingarten befindet sich etwas Seltsames. Es sieht aus wie eine Art Zeichen. Paimon scheint sehr besorgt zu sein. Naja, da wir auf einer Reise sind, halten wir einfach Ausschau nach Bergen, wie dieser Steingarten aussieht. Es wäre gut, wenn wir etwas finden würden. So. Ach, da hinten. Ich dachte, dieses komische Baumhaus. Da hinten. Ui. Coole Ebene. Sagen wir so, wie gesagt, wenn man rechnet, dass wir auch richtig gesucht ist. Da wird man PC mal geschont. Wirklich. Was die man nicht Dings abladen soll, aber da wollt ihr sowieso diese Spezialwerkzeug kaufen. Einmal die PC-Programme reinigen, gucken, wie das anders platzieren kann und danach kann man da in Ruhe zocken ohne Probleme. Nein? Nee. Kein Bock auf euch. Check. Wie richtig? Ja, da. Wir gehen einfach mal spazieren. Selbstorientierung. Man muss auf Radar gucken, ob nächsten Teleport weiter. Brauche ich viele. Ah, verdammt. Storytime und lass mal Kopfgeld wird ja machen. Story Kopfgeld Time. Kann man so definieren. Und YouTube wieder nicht, dass das sein soll. Nicht auf 1080p, aber. Nee. Wir gucken, wie viel Story wir haben. Da können wir noch ein paar. Ja! Ein paar Kopfgelder machen. Da kann man ja Schnellreisen machen, dann passt das ja schon mal. Ja, schön. Okay, weggekommen in die Rebelle.
I'll race you there.
Tschüss. Das Transporter ist wenigstens in die richtige Richtung. Ups, die wird zu teuer kosten. Ja, damit. Jetzt sind wir Phase um 13 hier. Jo. Aber hier wird es wahrscheinlich vorbei. Nee, noch schlimmer. Da. Ja, hopp. Oh. Hab ich zufällig. Zack. Ah. Hallo.
Wow, these will come in handy. I'll race you there.
Perfekt. Ah. Plötzlich auf Treppe. Kein Wort dazu. Oh, ist nicht mehr so weit. Nee, fischen. Nee. Fisch, bin damit. Nee. Hey, was? Oh. Ah, eigentlich. Zwei getrunken. Geh zu Lüten nach Lyen und finde den Kraften.
I'll race you there.
Warte mal. Mal Gebet checken hier. Na, das dauert noch. Und ja, wie ihr gesehen habt, habe ich das ausgegeben, weil wir schon nur Charakter oder Charakterin haben, aber das Spiel gibt mir wieder Waffen. Eine sehr gemein, weil dafür habe ich investiert. Huh?
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items.
Feel free to take a look around.
Ups.
Where has Master gone this time?
Aber mich hast du treffen. Oh Gott, nein! Geil. Ah.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
What should I put in my letter? Where has Master gone this time?
Check. Oh. Der Grauen.
You finally
persönlich.
returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst? I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liu Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Niemand ist.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Huh. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation, the greater the chaos that erupts. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
Okay. Spätes Verdichten ist verfügbar. Gut. Oh, Alarm in den Mondstadt. Abgeschlossen, jawohl. Kapitel. Ja, das weiß ich schon. Ja, weiß ich. Gut.
What should I put in my
Ist schon fertig oder was? Hm.
What should I put in my letter?
So. Nächsten Auftrag bitte. Da ich eben nicht. Ja, nicht schlimm. Das ist kein Problem. Ah, verdammt, bin ich rausgegangen. Abenteuer aufzeichnen? Jo, hier. Was? Nee. Ah, hier, Kopfbild. Da. Nein, da. Wie Tasten von unten nach oben. Den hier. Ist nicht schlimmer, kann man machen per Folgen. Diese Position hier unter der Karte. Ach so. Hä? Das Graus also nicht verfügbar ist? Hä? Ein bisschen irritierend, aber gut. Lass mal so stehen. Teleport. Da, ne? Kopfbild. Da schön sowas auf dem Wandstein. Okay. Gut. So, was ist Kopfbilddingen? Hier in der Nähe. Ah, ne, ihr. Aus. So. Wie ist das?
You can't run!
Okay, das ist nichts. Stehen! Stehen! Tschüss. Ach ja, warte mal, habe ich was völlig überflogen? Moment. Dit. Gut. Ja.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest.
Ach mein Gott, das
That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
ist bekannt, ja. So, das...
Don't we have a job to do?
Eine kreative Idee. Gut, das haben wir schon mal erledigt.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest.
So.
That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
Das. Sag jetzt nicht, das ist ganz oben, ey. Mann. Kletter-Challenge. Das kann man vielleicht mitnehmen. Du bist anders Holz. Mein Gott. Danke. So. Yay, nur ein einziger fetten Fass. Ups, sorry. Ihr seid nicht gefragt. Ihr seid nicht gefragt. Zieht eine. Das ist nicht gut. Hallo. Alter, ist gut, mit der Riesenkugel. Oh, Migos-Ding. Ach ja. Und das reichen? Ja, wird wahrscheinlich reichen. So. Also ohne zu springen, was man das gelernt hat, dann passt es ja. An alle, die sag ich schon. An alle, die Genshin Impact zocken, das wissen sowieso alle die meisten, aber welche Anfänger, bitte springen sofort, weil wenn es schon passiert, habt ihr wahrscheinlich gesehen. Lieber erstmal alles in Ruhe leveln und nicht hektisch, weil es ist besser. Weil dann passiert keine Fail-Momente. Ach, was ist Kopfgelddinge hier? Das ist mal erledigen hier. Das sind Büsche. Das ist noch höher oder was? Ach mein Gott. Ich bin übelst so klitzern hier. Ah. Oh. Es geht. Ich hab das nicht probiert. Oh mein Gott.
I will end you.
Oh mein Gott. Oh nee, das will ich Schild.
What a nuisance.
Alter, das ist übel schade. Ich hab auch so mehr. Ich camper doch mal aus. Da, guck mal hier. Da.
Let's end this quickly.
Nee.
Let's not waste time. Use this.
Warte, ich hasse es, wenn die Schilder haben. Ich will mich zubereiten.
Hey, go Baron
Ja.
Bunny!
Use this first. Almost.
You wait.
Oh, bitte. Was dagegen?
Let's end this quickly. Let's not waste time.
Nein.
Use this first.
Nein! Das kann gehen mit dem Hammer hier.
That seemed to work.
So, überlebt er.
Bet you can't keep up with me! I'll race you there!
Da.
Almost.
Nein.
That seemed to work.
Ich kann ja besser überleben.
Harden up.
Hier, da.
Hey, go Baron Bunny!
Deine Schüsse so.
Let's end this quickly. Let's not waste time. This is trouble.
Tschüss! Ganz schnell, bitte, ganz schnell. Na, das will ich ihn nicht. Da. Mit ihr.
Almost.
Alter, also das schnell. Schieb doch mal jetzt. Oh mein Gott. Nein. Boah. Was steht jetzt mal jetzt? Endlich. Meine Fresse. So lässt sie. Nein. Nein. Oh.
Don't waste my time.
Let's end this quickly.
Eben nicht. Da.
Let's not waste time.
Nein. Ah, Junge,
Blood
wie kann
for
man das
Faye's
treffen,
blood.
Alter? Verpiss dich. Verschwinden. Dauert zwar lange, aber egal. Verschwinde. Hat ihr fast tot? Junge, die presst nicht HP. Das ist echt nicht normal.
Give up.
Let's not waste time.
Ja, trifft sie sogar noch.
Let's end this quickly. Almost.
Verschwinde. Chestzaun? Was? Hast du überlebt? Da, Bildschirm. Ach, Alter, ja. Auf der Puppe nämlich.
I slipped up.
Judgment.
This isn't good.
Meine Güte. Nervig. Oh, jawohl. Stufe 20. Was steht da ins Insel? Sehen, was weiß ich.
I suppose it was.
Whew. What a hot day. It sure feels like summer now.
Meine Güte.
A glass of ice-cold fruit juice would be the perfect thing to cool down with.
Na, oh, was? 5 Sterne? Tatsächlich. Gold. Was ist das für ein Dingen? Krabbe, Shrimps, Pilze. Oh, guck mal einer an. Das ist aber was ganz Feines. Ah, erhalten. Danke. Check. Davon. Ich spare mal lieber erstmal. Was ist Mädchen aus? 2 Stück. Boah, das sieht so lecker aus, ey. Davon werden wir machen. Muss sowieso mal Fische jagen. Also das. Mhm. Nee, wir alles sparen. So.
Speaking of which, we seem to keep missing out on the discount grape juice at Dawn Winery. Oh, Paimon has a hunch that today will be the day. If we leave right now, maybe we'll get there in time. Shall we get going?
So. Hä? Stand für einen Auftrag oder nicht? Tatsächlich. Gut. Mord auf den nächsten Tag. Ach so. Hä? Auf den nächsten Tag. Könnte man vorspulen ein bisschen. Ich weiß nicht wie wann, aber morgens. Nehmen wir das.
Don't we have a job to do?
Jetzt. Ah. Ich hatte nur blind geraten, wie viel Uhr ungefähr. Aber es passt. Kann man gut kombinieren. Story und Kopfbild. Ich will nicht klettern. Ich will nicht klettern. Oh mein Gott. So. Zurück. Zurück. Hey, dieser Pause machen können, aber das soll... was ist denn das? Keine Ahnung, was das ist. An alle nochmal, die hier mitzocken wollen. Wie gesagt, wenn das Spiel durchgezogen ist, dann gerne. Luyen. Oh, Moment.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost.
So, sorry.
But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
So.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
Alles klar. Paimo, in solchen Situationen bist du wirklich nüchtern. Nüchtern sei schon lustig. Geil.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Wir haben das Essen. Nee. Toll, wie cool, ich bin doch nüchtern, ey. Gut, das habe ich nicht freigeschaltet. Gut, danke. Opa, ui. Ach, soll ich das Skills jetzt leihen oder nicht? Nee, nix da. Was? Keine Ahnung. So, und jetzt wenn ich dir sagen, bitte. Mhm. Nee, Geld ist nichts wert. Geld macht alles kaputt. Gedanklich. Nord. Mhm. Nee, bitte nichts, tut mir leid. Sie sehen ja ein. Gut. Stimme. Oh. Hä?
Aha, you made it.
Warte, ja, Moment, das muss er mal laden lassen. Hast du es getan? Ja.
As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Warte mal. Finden wir das mal.
Indeed. Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
Nee. Das ist zu viel. Oh Gott, ey. Oh. Nee.
A wise decision.
What? Das war richtig.
The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Wir sind schon die Zeit haben fast 0 Uhr. Eigentlich wollte ich bis halb, aber dann war das dann fertig. Dann geht's Samstag weiter. Ja, 9 Meter. Oh. Wupp. Tag. Ach nee, genau.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Boah, was? Mittagessen. Boah. Alter, was ist das? Das ist wirklich meine Frage jetzt, ne? Kann man nicht sagen, ich finde, mir liegt Luyen und Mundstedt gut, anstatt eine von denen? Alter, das ist gemein. Boah, was ist denn hier? Ich hatte, glaube ich, keine Wahlen mehr, ne? Alter, das ist gemein. Hey, beides ist gut. Aber gibt's leider nicht.
I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Was? Geh und kaufe Nachtjade. Aha. Ich habe ja eigentlich genug von diesen goldenen Dings da. Hä? Oh, diese Katze. Na süß. Ich will gerne eigentlich Lüren nehmen, aber eigentlich beide so gut. Aber wenn das nicht weiter verliert, dann kann man nichts anderes wählen. Was man nicht, wenn ich das Dings zocken werde auf PC, soll das neu starten? Also Dings einmal, ich kann es halt übernehmen, aber neu zocken von da mit einer Karte drin. Von ja.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous jade?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
No. No.
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
Hele Wirtschaft. versiehst du nicht. Wirtschaft.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated!
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just sad that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
Realität.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Knauserig.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
Boah, was ist denn letztens gewesen? Thema das mit dem Sturz.
Oh, Paimon remembers? We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Oh.
I just like to make people smile.
Ja. Übertreibt du echt so weite Reichweite. Wohin? Hat ein... Übertreib. Dann gehen wir hier hin. Und macht das noch völlig danach. Weiß ich schon, weiß ich schon um 0 Uhr.
I feel like running.
So, wohin? Da. Klar kann man zwar latschen als Strecke, aber nee. Dafür fehlt die Zeit. Ja.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Ah, hier. Wait, this is
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Get him.
Das hat man abgelenkt. Hallo. Ah, da hinten. Aua.
Go, Baron Bunny.
Boah. Headshots. Right. Nein.
Hey. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Hä? Was ist bitte da hinten? Hey. Hinter euch. jetzt niemand.
Not so hard! Hey!
Was ist denn gemacht, oder? Oi.
Get him!
Rot.
Bet you can't keep up with me! Hey! Go, Baron Buddy!
Gut.
Hey, get him! Hey, go, Baron Buddy!
Ups. Ja, wieder so zur Topfgenieße brennt. Jetzt ist es tief gut. Ja. Nicht mehr. Check.
There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites.
Das ist aber. Schade.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Yeah!
Nee. Unter der Feuer. Hä? Ah, hier.
You can't run! Judgment!
Nein, bitte ist hier rein.
Ja!
Nee. 14 Meter.
Hä?
Nee, auch nichts. Hä? Ich will gerne reingehen.
Judgment!
Gibt's auch nichts. Da mir reingehen wird.
You can't run.
Nee, der geht auch nicht.
Punishment.
Ja, cool. Nee. Ein Feuer ist aus, aber so geht nicht aus. Warte mal.
Ready when you are. Cool it.
Was geht bei denen los? Geht auch nicht. Einfacher. Hä? Wo ist er aus?
Sooner we're done, the better.
Ach so. Das müssen wir heizen also. Wow. Scheiße. Du bist anerkannt. Tatsächlich. Wenn wir hier stehen.
Go, go, Baron Buddy! Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade!
Oh. Oh.
Helitrolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light?
Yeah.
Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
there!
Ja, warte mal kurz mit die heiße. Und komm. Hui.
Go, Baron Bunny!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hairy churros. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Oh mein Gott, ist das für ein Weg?
Bet you can't keep up with me! Go, Baron Bunny! I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with me! Go, Baron Bunny! I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with me! Go, Baron Bunny! Hey, get him!
Wow. Oh mein
Bet you
Gott!
can't keep up with me!
Nein.
Go, Baron Bunny! Bet you can't keep up with me! Hey! Get him! Hey!
muss es reichen.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucus Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
Warte mal.
Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Dann mache ich die Fulda. Ah, geht nicht mehr. Ja. Das weiß ich noch nicht. Wohin? Ui. Nach Lyen wieder zurück. Und Teleport.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Hä? Was passiert hier? Ist nach die Nummer 1, 2, 3, was auch immer es ist. Nehmen wir Nummer 2, keine Ahnung.
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright.
Gut.
Think a bit harder.
Eins.
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit harder.
Nee, das ist mal 3.
Exactly. That's the one
Nummer
Paimon
3.
remembers
Ja,
too.
kann ich wissen. Null.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucus jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to...
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look.
Okay.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
Ist fertig? Immer nicht fertig. Ach Mann, das ist zu Ende. Wo muss jetzt wieder hin? Oh, gut. Oh. Ja, schön.
I'll race you there.
Oh Gott, das war knapp.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Wie gesagt, ab 500 Abonnenten, bis weit 1000 Abonnenten kommen dann 24 Stunden Stream, jedenfalls so 48 Stunden.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. The Liyue Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Nein, die fertig, oder? Naja. Einmal noch das, dann irgendwie fertig. Wir können auch den mehr sehen. Hä? Was war das denn? Ui. Noch weiter oder was? Ach mein Gott, irgendwo schickt das. Ah, da runter. Mhm. Den, warte mal, muss mal erkundigen. Ah, Vater und Mutter, Vater, Sohn, ne? Ja, so. Eine richtige Family. Ja. Moment. Oh, hallo.
Wow, these will come in handy.
So, nun. Unter Janet.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Yes. Genau.
I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
No.
Well, got polluted.
I just like to
There's still a long road ahead.
Lan,
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Was?
Wow. Just wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors. But I smell great? Don't be—
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon. See you around.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Wir sind jetzt davon gucken, wo die hingehen eigentlich. So an dort habe ich so gerechnet. Nur zur Betonung, kein Spoiler bitte.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? I'm not wearing any, darling. Could it be that you've been bewitched by my natural scent? If so, I'm afraid it's one of a kind.
Whatever this is, you guys need to snap out of it right now. Hand her the silk flowers.
3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it? Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me. So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where's that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at Wanmin Restaurant.
Try something new at the Wanmin Restaurant.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Try something new at the Wanmin Restaurant.
Hä? Dahinter? Ja, wow.
Nero's really got a lot
Hä?
going
Was?
for it.
Cheap and tasty
Oh,
chop suey.
Perfekt.
Try something new at the Wanmin Restaurant.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Ah, hier. Hat letztes Mal doch gewesen. Nee, keiner. Schade. Hm. Warte mal. Moment. Stärken. Ja. Check. Einmal das. Aufsteigen. Dresskugel fehlt nur noch. Nee. Gut. Da ist schon was aufgerüstet. Ups. Oh. Ah ja. Gut. Warte mal. Warte mal. Habe ich nichts? Ach nee.
I will lead us to victory.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please, focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it.
The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Ah. Ist dann wieder welcher bestimmt.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhang's probably been waiting a while.
Ich wollte nicht pennen gleich. Oh Gott. Nicht genau das Spiel, was ist das? Wo kommt ausgehen sein? Angst. Sorry.
I'll race you there.
Ah, naja.
I'll race you there.
Bieten?
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist, and it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, das aber zu gehen, ich bin halt nur müde, aber das passt schon.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
I'll race you there.
Ansonsten machen wir dann weiterhin ganz im Kopf gedöns. Dann machen wir Story-Pause und haben wenigstens ein bisschen was gemacht. Also, ist ja bis jetzt nur eine Sache, aber Story haben wir schon mal was gemacht. Dafür machen wir Samstag dann weiter mit dem Kopfbild. Also die wie hier gehen. Ich verstehe zwar den Rücken nicht so richtig. Wie hier grau geht es immer nicht. Wie hier grau kann man das aktivieren. Rasten, wir können rantasten. Dann geht's. Boah. Ich weiß jetzt mal, also wollte vor 1 Stunde 30 Minuten eigentlich aufhören, aber also 1 Stunde 11. Nur ich kann ja echt nicht dafür, wenn diese Story so lange dauert, also den, was man da erledigen soll. Ja, aber so Schnellreise geht auch, aber ich habe gesehen, mal umzubiegen, bevor ich das weiße Ladebildschirm bekomme.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
So Ausrufezeichen kann man dann nach Profit da drin. Oder davor, eins von den beiden.
me!
Also auf Chat, dass jemand weiß, dass am Aim nach von der generellen Garthegung. Warte mal.
All things must change.
Guten Tag, was ist denn Mütterchen? Oh je.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. And still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person, back when I was young. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you...
Oops. Nein.
Aren't you youngsters in a hurry to find that bell? Hop to it, then. But be careful. I haven't cleaned this place up in a long time. If you were to get dirt on your beautiful clothes, It would take some work to clean up.
Was? Ich würde eigentlich jetzt schon ins Pennen gehen.
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Nee. Nee. Kein Wechsel, scheiße.
Get him! I'll race you there! Hey! Bet you can't keep up with me! Hey! Go, go, Baron Bunny! Huh. 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 Get him! Huh.
Ja, danke schön, Schule. Hilf rein nicht. Seht ihr, komischen Fehler. War vorher nicht so gewesen. Aber Musik ist entspannt, da ich mal ruhig.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Impossible!
Gott, ich mal so Seehut, ey.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Chilyung Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
You can't run! You can't run!
Keep up with me! Get him! I'll never surrender! I'll race you! You can't keep up with me! you can't keep up with me!
You can't run! Yeah!
I'll race you there! Hey! I'll never surrender! I'll race you there!
Don't waste my time. Huh.
Hey! Go, go, Baron Bunny! Bet you can't keep up with me!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, Let me... All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
So ist Aimer fertig.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. The Chising. Those children stopped letting my friends and I into their council long ago. Still, they've done well recently. We old folks are content to be idle.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return what we borrow!
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank child. If you want it, you can keep it. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might find its way back into these old hands. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Können wir aber machen, nach diesem ganzen Disco vorbeigehen, nach dem Kopfbild. Ist immer nicht fertig.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Nur kurz von meiner Seite aus, ich mache schon mal Headset raus, also das Mikro-Ding mache ich mal raus. Da sag ich schon mal dann, danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich warte bis dieses Ding alles fertig wird, dann, wie gesagt, Samstag geht dann weiter. Das ist ein Like, ein Abo da, wie so ein Samstag, aber wie gesagt, ich mache dann noch bis zu Ende, dann Feierabend. Schon echt, ja, mehr als 2 Uhr. Ja, bis Samstag dann.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo-Archon once... Yes, these details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.